I ran into one of my older ladies, my ex-ladies, again at the movie premiere.
With your current lady?
Yeah, basically, she just came up and she was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I heard the voice. And I was like, "Okay." Yeah. Turn around and they're like, already we're talking. I was like, "Okay, we're here now. This is what's happening." And I just like took a moment to be like, "Oh, this is an interesting moment in my life."
Was there a party that thought this might be fun? Why is there so many fake accounts on the internet, man? Why is it always like you put up really?
I didn't wear a hat this time, so why wouldn't I make sure I look good?
Are you sure? When do you know? When do you know you look good?
When there's not many strays. But it's okay if there's
strays. Your whole head is a mop of strays.
No, but no. One that kind of
organized
flares out.
That's organized chaos on your head.
Thank you. That's a great way to put it. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. Because you're right. It is organized chaos. Keyword organized. I'm just saying. By the way, before I say anything, I'm Matthew Espinosa.
This is Erik Griffin.
And you're watching another episode of Gen to Gen.
Another episode of Matt's Hair. That's another episode of Hair with Matt.
Hair with Matt. Like, see, if there's a strand that's going off on its own thing, like this is chaos. But if I kind of do it where like it's flaring out, and then like it kind of looks cool because it kind of looks like it was on purpose.
Okay,
like,
then you cut to me and I'm slitting my own throat right now.
What? God. Jeez, not even 2 minutes in.
Just hearing you talk about you're trying to explain the organized chaos.
All right, what about like when you're shaving like your beard? I can't relate because I can't grow a beard. It's okay. Another topic.
It's patchy. I see it coming.
It's patchy. It's, I got 4 chest hairs. It's. I actually can count my chest hairs. I'm not joking. I have like 4 or 5.
Oh, they're just right there.
Right, dude. Hairless mole rat.
Crazy.
I have like nothing on my arms. I have 3 armpit hairs per arm. And yeah. Oof. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have 3. I have 4. But the fact of the matter is organized chaos.
By the way, guys, I never say this on this podcast, but I should. I do stand-up, so if you ever want to see me live, check out my dates at erikgriffin.com. I don't know when this one's coming now, but I'm going to be in Chicago Zanies December 1st through the 3rd.
December 1st through the 3rd.
Which I think would be, if this comes out when I think it's going to come out, that would be tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or next week.
Yeah, there you go. Tomorrow or next week. Regardless, December 1st. If it's after the date, you missed it.
Yeah.
But
check that out. The hair looks,
That's it? The hair looks and then just blank?
Yeah, because I don't know how
If you randomly saw me on the street, would you think, that guy's got a good head of hair? Would you think that? Or would you be like, what's going on with him? What would you think?
I would see you and be like, that guy thinks his hair looks good. That's what I would say.
I've been told by strangers that I have a good head of hair on me, so I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, I like it.
And my dad has a good head of hair. So I think... hopefully I can take from what he has.
Yeah. So what happened? You know what? We forgot to talk about because we want to read some comments. We haven't done that in a while. And so you're like 25 and with a bad back.
Yeah, 25. Dude, oh my! Thank you for bringing this up. I had a couple nights ago. Easily one of the worst nights of my entire life trying to sleep. Like I was literally crying of pain. Like even
how do you normally sleep though because I have bad lower back and the sciatic thing too.
I don't. I'll try sleeping on my back for a bit and that'll hurt.
You can't do that. If you sleep on your back, you have to sleep on your back with pillows
underneath to help that stress.
You have to lift that up. Yeah, you have to. And then you can't. One of the things too is you can't have your head up too high. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But I sleep side fetal position. Like when my back is really hurting,
but
I'll sleep on my side with a pillow in between my legs and like this, and I feel the less pressure on my back.
Okay, yeah, I do feel less pressure when I'm laying on my left side for sure. If I'm laying on my stomach, that actually helps out a little bit too. Yeah. It takes a little bit of the pressure off. Really? But I have really bad sciatic nerve issues, so if anyone knows what that is, it's like kind of near your tailbone area, and it just is pain shooting down either your left or right leg, and it is the easily. Like I've broken my wrist before.
That makes me want to do this.
I've messed up my ACL like in bad to the point where like I had to get physical therapy for months for my ACL. I've messed up my back in high school badly, but not my lower back. It was like near my shoulder blades. I have mild scoliosis.
Injury?
It was a football injury. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was a really stupid drill. My coach was like, "All right, we're gonna be showing you guys a proper tackling form because I've been seeing a lot of stupid tackles, so we had to like do one step."
You got hurt
at
practice?
Yeah, but listen,
we talk about practice.
Yeah, I love that. I love that line. So you have to go. You have to wrap around the teammate, and you have to lift them up, and you have to carry them 10 feet to the goal line or 10 yards to the goal line. And I'm like,
oh, you hurt your back.
And they gave me a massive, bro. They gave me a massive guy, bro. It wasn't even like crazy, but he was definitely bigger than me, and I'm just a small kid.
Did you never play again?
No, I kept playing, but there was like a game or two I couldn't play for sure. But like it really like I felt it like tears, and I was like, oh, and it was such, oh man, it hurt so bad. Anyways, yeah. So sciatic nerve pain is, I would not wish it upon my worst enemy in this entire world. Like there's people I do not like on this planet, but I still would not wish this upon them because it is like you can't even move one little step. Even if you sneeze, if I feel a sneeze coming up and my sciatic nerve is flaring up,
I know what you mean.
Entire just like
you just feel that pain. Oh, I me too.
Like, because you can't do anything about it.
I'm about to sneeze. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's like, oh, no. It's like, but yeah, like, and it's so weird.
Are you doing your stretches every day?
I'm trying to. Yeah, like right now I should be doing, like, the thing is it doesn't start flaring up till nighttime. So yesterday, the last 2 nights were really bad, but I was fine in the daytime yesterday. And then by like 5 or 6 p.m., I feel it getting a little tighter. I'm like, oh no.
You have to stretch your calves. You have to stretch your legs. Okay. It has to be a routine that you do. You have to do the cat one. I know you do that one.
Yeah, I did that one.
You do the cat one, but also do this, but also do it from your elbows.
Oh, wow.
Try that one. The elbows,
Yeah.
you're really going to feel it more.
Well, you want to know why I think it started flaring up is because, so I finished up my 90-day challenge for working out, and then I kind of dialed back a little bit. I haven't been as on point.
Girlfriend.
You know? And, no, but she was there during it, but like, it just... Of course, it ended right before the holiday season where, like, right after that, I went home to visit, Virginia, and, like, home-cooked meals is hard to track that, It's just
Here it is, everybody. The truth comes out. He was a fat bitch at home in his old room.
Yeah, it was, honestly, it felt good. It really did feel good. But, alas, I'm back in it, and, I was working out in Virginia and all that. I was doing some cardio. I was on the treadmill and all that. And then for the last, 2 weeks, I hadn't done much cardio. And my brother and I went to a boxing class, and I felt it a little bit. And I was like, oh, no. Like, something's...
Yeah,
and
I hate that.
It was just 2 weeks off, pretty much, of no cardio. I was still lifting, but I didn't do much cardio. And then it just... The next morning, I was like, oh, it's going to be it's going to be a long next 48 hours. Because I know it just... It turns on, and then it turns off. Like, today, I'm able to run or something. But last night, I literally... we went to go visit my sister's place to eat some pizza. I had to have my girlfriend bring the car up in front of the house because we had to park a little farther away because there was no parking. I was like, you need to go grab the car. I can't even I can't even make a long walk right now. I had to, like,
25 or 52.
I don't even know. And the numbers got switched somehow. Like, maybe I was born in 77 for all we know. 67 instead of 97. But it's just... Man, it is the worst pain ever. Like I'm gripping onto like the railing on the way down the stairs, going one step at a time.
I have a good YouTube video, a channel I follow. This doctor out of
Michigan.
Yeah,
who makes all the songs out of
No. This is a different guy that he like, he'll be like, all right, to relieve sciatic blah blah blah, do these things, and I'm like, wow. Here's one for you right now. Check this out. You could do it right now. So. Hold yourself up and let your body weight hang.
Like with just my...
Yeah. Now just let your body weight hang and just let it sit there for a second. Are you feeling how it's like...
It's relief.
Yeah.
Because all the stress is in my arms.
I know, but I'm saying what happens is your body is pulling your spine, your body.
Yeah, I want to do the thing where you go upside down for a bit, where there's no pressure, where like.
I know my head is gonna explode. I have like sinus issues. But that one right there is one I'll do that like
I like doing that sometimes. You can just hang from a thing. You grab onto a bar and just hold it. But
that's what it is.
And it also can help reset your shoulders too.
But you're also like you're expanding your spine and it's relieving a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I've learned all these things because of the just having back pain.
Yeah.
I know it's because of like I was sitting so long during the pandemic playing video games on Twitch, Erik Griffin Gaming, and then I was so that's like what was happening there. So that's what I'm saying. That's
it all stems back to what you were just saying though, like being active. Like if you're sitting down for too long, and that's what I noticed it flaring up yesterday because I was walking around the beginning of the day doing the work I needed to get done, and then I started to chill. Started watching Better Call Saul with Dylan, and I'm just like, "Ooh, it's starting to hurt a little bit." You know what I'm saying?
And you're probably sitting stupid, you know?
Yeah, like I'll sit in the worst positions ever, and I'm just like, "Why am I doing this to myself?" So. Point of the story is, guys, stay active. It doesn't have to be every day, but it doesn't have to not be.
I thought the point was you were old.
That too. No matter how much you're active, you're gonna get old. That's the point of the story.
Welcome to my side.
That's Gen to Gen, baby. You know what I'm saying? But no, we're gonna start getting some workouts going after this holiday season. Maybe before Christmas comes around, we'll be able to get an episode at Zila Fitness.
Yeah,
code Matthew for a discount at checkout.
Yeah.
ZilaFitness.com.
Where's my protein you were supposed to get me?
Wait, you never texted me which one you want.
You
told me, but I forgot.
This guy.
What did you want?
I mean, right?
What did you want?
What do you mean what I want?
You want the banana split?
You and how do you know that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure though. I wanted
Just
to
say
confirm.
You forgot. It's fine.
I did forget.
Thank you.
I did.
Thank you.
But I also forgot the flavor that you wanted, and I didn't want to like.
No, you just forgot. You're trying to give yourself an excuse. You're trying to act like this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to act like, oh, I got to get Erik that protein. He forgot to tell me the flavor. No, you forgot.
Why does he got to do this?
You forgot. It's fine. Own it. We can move on.
Wow, this is just a great therapy session, teaching me about my issues and
let's get to
comments, to YouTube comments.
I did like seeing a picture of you and your lady on Instagram.
On Halloween.
Now you guys are Instagram official.
Speaking of me and my lady,
yeah,
I ran into one of my older ladies, my ex-ladies, again at the movie premiere.
Oh no,
bro.
With your current lady?
Bro.
Did they fight? Fight!
My new lady had rounds 1 and 2. My ex-lady had rounds 3 and 4. For no reason,
Olga was like, whoa!
Does an RKO out of nowhere.
That'd be great if somebody did animate that. Anyway.
But no,
was it tense meeting?
It was interesting. Like I said, she had the first 2 rounds. That ex-lady had the 3 and the 4th round. Olga had 5th round, so Olga won.
I know, but I'm saying is like, isn't that always weird? Isn't it always weird? Like you might be somebody you go, oh hey, this is, it's hard to.
That was the thing is because they already knew each other.
Oh, ew.
They had worked on a set before, and they have known each other. They met each other a few times, so that's
but they did not know that you. Do they know the connection?
Yeah, my new one does for sure. I don't know if my old one does. She probably does because the last time I ran into her, I wasn't with my girl again. Remember what I'm saying? So,
right. I know.
So that's why I was.
But I'm saying, you ran into them. You were with.
I was with my sister and Olga, my current girlfriend.
And you walked up to her, and the girl was like, "Oh, hey, Matthew."
No, she walked up to us, and I was about to go on the red carpet right after Brooke Shields. What up, Brooke? And
do you even know who Brooke Shields is?
Yeah, bro, she was Hannah Montana's mom.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Do you know that?
I'm not even gonna just go.
Okay.
Like that's so ridiculous.
Anyways, so basically she just came up and she was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I heard the voice. I was like, "Okay." Yeah. Turn around and they're like already we're talking. I was like, "Okay, we're here now. This is what's happening." And I just like took a moment to be like, "Oh, this is an interesting moment in my life."
Was there a party that thought this might be fun?
How did your head go? You weren't just.
Come on, man. There had to be a moment where you were looking at them like, okay.
Gosh. Erik goes in the gutter and I'm here to pull him right out.
Freaking Boy Scout over here. Good grief.
No, that is.
As soon as these cameras turned off, he's going to be like, boy.
Boy, you do not know what happened. No. Like.
But it's like, but that, oh man.
It was interesting.
What if they started like, what if it was like, hey, guess who I'm going to lunch with?
Yeah. Bro, I don't even know what I would do. It's just they're just such different people.
Yeah, they are.
They're just such, and you know them, both now, you know, and it's just
they are different,
very different people.
Different but the same. It's weird.
Different but same. Same, but yeah, like, but no, I mean, obviously, I wish her the best and all that, but because they both are very. One was a very important part of my career, and the other one is currently still a very important part of my career. Like I'm saying now, just on the career things, and just in my life on a personal level, they both were massive, and one of them still is a massive aspect as to why I partially am who I am. You know, you learn from your counterpart, and it's interesting. You know, I dated her when I was 18, going into 19. You know, her having the kid, that was an interesting moment of my life. You guys
were sharing snacks.
And had to buy the kid Assassin's Creed trilogy. You know, and it was very interesting. But
you guys had the same bedtime.
Yeah. Yep. No, but how did we get into that? How did we get into that topic?
I was just saying you went to you guys were on Instagram and you were like, oh, we went to a premiere.
Oh, yeah. But
comments?
Yeah, comments. That's what we were about to do. 333,
so
by the way.
Your back hurts. Your memory's terrible.
Well,
who's old? Who's young here?
I don't know. I think that's the whole plot. That's the whole plot of Jen to Jen. You think this whole time it's like you being the older one, and at the end of the day, it's like, no, Matthew's the one.
Yeah.
You know. But okay, so we have user NS8FW4KW5T.
I can't stand that. Just put your damn name. No one should be allowed to have a stupid name like that. It should just be, this is my name.
Actual birth certificate name.
Oh, no,
like Elon's, remember Elon's kid?
I feel so bad.
Do you know Elon's kid's name? It's like AE14534.
What are they going to
E equals MC squared.
Yeah, that kid is just, well, at least he'll have $1 billion. Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That to put up with that.
To put up with it, yeah. Gosh.
He's got like 10 kids or something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah. So they said, this is the only podcast I can sit through. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks so much. That's awesome.
How many podcasts? I have some questions. How many have you tried?
Yeah.
That's the thing, too. So maybe he's like, well, this is the only podcast I've ever watched. Then we could be like, well.
It's a one for one. Yeah, thank you.
All right, what else we got?
We have Timbo TV says, great pod. Keep it up, boys. We got Monster0033 saying at 9:24, Matthew finally gets back at Erik. LOL, finally. And I'm trying to think.
Is there a scoreboard?
Yeah, there might be a scoreboard.
I see you still haven't fixed this. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him a better one.
Yeah, along with my protein that you didn't get me.
No, we'll go on the list. Can you text me a to-do list?
Yeah, I will. Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Hope you guys are spending time with your family on this day. And yeah. Anyways, they said, Matthew, you could get a more generic version of a smartwatch that you don't have to be hooked up to your cell phone, so you won't get those emails all the time, because we were talking about Apple Watches. And then they also said, I'm with Erik. I've never heard of Tomorrowland Fest, and we were talking about festivals and how many concerts and festivals Erik and I have both been to. Erik thinks it was like maybe 5 or 10 for him, and I eventually got him to admit it was 20 plus in his lifetime. They also said, I don't necessarily follow festivals though. So other than the original Woodstock festival, I think Lollapalooza started making big festivals great again. And I'm more of an underground metal show goer in small venues. Yeah. Small venues, metal. That's like,
they're just slamming. Here's a great one from Instagram. So when is Matthew going to get a haircut?
What is this?
I'm afraid his hair is going to be so long to the point where he may be wearing it as a ponytail.
Don't.
And that's from EQT Films.
You making films?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, noted. Thanks for that. I knew you were going to say that, so that's why I got a haircut. I had a forethought of knowing you'd say that, so here we are. And then we have Kaylee Kitty 7898 saying, "Yay, super hyped to watch." Do you have any more from Instagram? You're saying, or is that?
No, you keep going. I'm looking.
Zayraloya 2947 says, "This hyped me up." 14 Austin S says, "I literally just bought a smartwatch today." Austin, what kind of smartwatch did you get? You get the 25 millimeter one, the 27 millimeter one. I like a smaller screen. I feel like would be better, because bigger screen is just like, I don't want to wear like a laptop on my freaking wrist. But there's that. But yeah, guys, so that was a couple of the comments from last week's episode. So thank you to everyone. We were talking a lot about music festivals. We were talking about concerts. We were talking about Apple smartwatches and just in general distractions, you know, talking about earplugs, how important it is.
I lost my damn Apple Watch. Did I tell you that?
Since then?
Yes. I know what happened.
You just had that.
I know. I know what happened. I think it fell into a rental car. And then there's just no getting it back.
Why not?
Because it was like, at this point, you know, something like that, who's turning that in? You know what I mean?
A good Samaritan, you never know.
I don't know. It's just really frustrating.
That's crazy. I mean, speaking of finding something that was lost, you know, at festivals, they have obviously people that go to these festivals, and we were talking about this last week too, talking about people who steal things at festivals. They'll go to festivals who just steal things. And
you have a big stupid wallet too.
What do you mean I have a big stupid wallet?
Your wallet's big and stupid. It's got so much stuff in it. Go get it. Your wallet is so dumb. Do, 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 do.
This is not that thick.
That's what she said. Matt,
this is not that thick of a wallet. This is
ridiculous. It's so big, it's like a purse. This is
That's actually funny. That's funny. And to all those wondering
why... You
have
too much stuff in here.
I have a lot of stuff in there.
You don't need all this in here.
You're right, but then it'll be very thin.
Wallet?
I've had this wallet for 7 to 8 years now.
Is this like a good luck charm at this point or something?
Yeah. Dude, my girlfriend tried giving me a Louis V wallet. I had to return it.
You need a new wallet.
I don't want a new wallet.
You need to downsize that wallet.
Until this strap goes.
As big as a fanny pack.
Until this strap goes, I have no reason to get a new wallet. The wheels are still on. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. Does it hold my stuff? Yes. Can I keep we're chilling. This is a good wallet.
That's why you have sciatic nerve issues.
I don't put the wallet in my back pocket.
You couldn't, because you know, it's like having a booster seat.
That was good. That was good. No, but
yeah, like a little kid is at the IHOP and they're like, just get Matthew's wallet. Ooh, look at up here.
No, but there was this video of these people who their phone got taken, and nowadays on phones, even if your phone dies or if they turn it off, it's still findable. You know how it still says iPhone is findable?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So people so there is these people who tried stealing a whole bunch of phones, and these two people were like, yo, my phone just got stolen. Let's go. And they were walking with it, trying to find the phone. Next thing you know, the phone's now out of the stadium. They're now on the freeway, and they connected their friend to it. So the person who's on the phone at the house is saying hey, go get off on this exit, get off on that exit. They took a left on this side. Someone's watching as it's updating. Oof. It was a full on thing. They were like, we are getting this phone.
So what
back.
happened?
So they ended up getting to this person's house where the phone was literally at this person's house. And they call the cops. They're like, hey, it says it's right here.
Couldn't do anything.
It literally says it's right here. And the cops unless you literally have a warrant, the cops couldn't do anything. Then they ended up knocking on the door, and the people ended up just throwing a bag out on the front yard or something.
Right.
And then I guess something happened, and then they were able to detain them or something. And then there was 2 more bags that there was a little pile of dirt. They dug a hole and put all the phones. Turns out that there was 2 massive trash bags filled with phones to the brim, bro. There was probably easily $25,000 worth of phones, all from that one night. And they got hauled off to jail. That's grand larceny.
Well, they need to upgrade the laws. The laws are not fast enough for what's happening.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that.
That's the thing, because right now it's because our boy Spence was saying.
Oh yeah, with the
motorcycle got stolen. His friend's motorcycle, and he went right to the place. And then what they do, they know the law, so the people take the bikes inside their apartments, and the cops come and go, well, we can't do anything. But that's why they need to change that.
Yeah.
They need to change a little. There has to be some sort of cyber laws. Mm-hmm. There has to be some kind of thing where you could okay, here, it's on my phone. I know it's in there. And that should be enough. That should be enough for.
This is a tracker. This is
Yeah, that should be enough for the cops to be boom, 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 boom. We see that this is here. This is enough for us to search the premises.
Yeah. And if there was let's say a massive amount of money taken from an armored car that had a tracker in it, and the cops show up to your door hey, the tracker says it's right here, they're going to treat it hey, we got to go in your house. The tracker says it's right here, so we have to check it out. So why can't it be applicable for a phone?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, but there's something
There's a weird loophole.
Yeah, well, they haven't, but that's something else, because when you do that, I know I believe that there has to be a warrant ahead of time. Like when they're putting any sort of electronic or listening device or anything like that, there has to be a court order for that to be able to be done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
even in like money like that, the trackers?
I believe so. I believe that there's some sort of like, if they know if they're doing like a sting operation or if they're doing like a, they have to, and I think that same thing might even apply. Who knows? So it's like,
dang. Well, I mean, yeah, I do think they need to fix their. I mean, not only that, but like you were saying, laws in the digital space in general. Like, what if someone hacks into an account that has millions of followers? That's technically identity fraud. And is acting as like where can we start drawing lines?
Well, I think the world's moving so fast, man, that cyber crimes need to have their own set of rules.
Yeah, like a cyber division of like cyber laws. There has to be.
Because it's true. Because even like when somebody like takes your Instagram and then starts, being like, you can get an iPad for free, but like that's. I agree with you. If you're earning money from your Instagram, and let's say you're earning like $20,000 a month, and somebody steals your Instagram, that should
identity
be grand larceny.
Yeah, because you made enough. Let's say on this Instagram account alone, you've made, let's say, $20,000, and you stole that from me. You stole something worth $20,000 from me.
Yeah, and that's why I'll say it again: 2-factor authentication.
Yeah. 2-factor authentication.
Do not have any account that you sign online that is important to you without using an authenticator app or using your phone or whatever the thing you have to use. You have to have that.
Yeah.
'Cause they will try.
Yeah.
My buddy Bobby Lee's Twitter got hacked.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And all his fans were hitting me up. Griff, call Bobby. His Twitter is like, I don't even know if he got it back yet.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy because like, people will just steal them and just say terrible things on it. And then people all someone will see is that one tweet and they're like, I'm already over it. They won't even ever look at Bobby Lee again. They won't ever even think about it because they think Bobby said it. It's like you're literally character assassinating someone. And that is just the most I mean, that could also go under defamation. That could go under so many things that are just you could, oh man, the list goes on and on. But, the people who got all those phones, they brought them back to the festival, put it in the lost and found, and so now there was 50, 60 phones that got brought back.
Yeah, his account is still hacked.
It's still hacked?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So it's like, it is what it is. And then now.
But is he verified?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter.
But how is their Twitter?
Twitter's in shambles right now. So you can't even, who can you call? Who can you call right now? Like my other comic buddy of mine. So now they had this thing too where you can't change your name on Twitter anymore.
If you're verified, you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Even in general?
Yeah, you can't change your name.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're verified and you change your name, that unverifies you.
No, but you can't even do it at all now. No, because that's not true because my friends have been doing it all the time. Like, you can change your name to, Erik Griffin, come into law. Like people would do this. He would be like it's my buddy's name.
Are you saying your name or your at name?
No, just the
title. Oh, yeah, title. You can change it. Yeah, I've changed that. You just can't change your at username.
Right. No. But I'm saying they turned it off where you can't even change that now.
Whoa, just like Snapchat.
Yeah, they can't. You can't
with
change
Snapchat.
it.
You
so
can't
it's
change.
So yeah, my buddy John Reap, funny comic. He what he would do is he would change his name to whatever town he's about to go to.
Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, Tampa at this date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So right now his name is John Reap in Myrtle Beach.
Now we know where the homie's at.
So he tweeted at Elon Musk like, hey, man, can you help me out?
So he's been in Myrtle Beach for a whole month now or something.
I know.
It's like, dang, John, you're spending a lot of time in Myrtle. You really like Myrtle, huh? That's very crappy. Also, what we were saying about the verification, it's already off. Everything I thought was going to happen happened. Everyone was impersonating other people, whether it's the president, whether it's past presidents, whether it's public figures. People are impersonating other people, and it got shut down.
Of course. Well, it's all like ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna not do well. You're giving fire. You're giving gasoline to the internet. What do you think's gonna happen? You think they're gonna put gasoline in their car? No, they're gonna start a fire with it.
Yeah, man, it was just ridiculous, dude.
What are you doing on your phone, Erik?
I'm trying to look for.
While you do that, I'm gonna find a fun fact for you because I did see one earlier that I wanted.
So we're talking about holidays, but after you've looked for the fun fact, so it's holiday season, and the holidays I'm older now. Holidays don't mean the same to me anymore. But now that I'm married, it's starting to come back to something.
The holiday magic.
Yeah, the holiday magic. But like, as you believe me, when you're like. But I feel like you're gonna be like
I'm like Will Ferrell and Elf. I'm gonna be like him. I feel like
because you do a thing. Your family goes. You always get together every year for Thanksgiving, for Christmas and things
all
like that. So that's good.
Yeah, I love the holidays so much. Like to the point where right when Christmas ends, and I'm just like, dang it, I gotta wait a whole nother year for this. Like, dang it.
So do you buy all your family a gift? Everybody?
Yeah.
Every single person, you get a personal gift?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
100%. I think it's cool because like there'll be times also like a months leading up ahead to it, I'll start writing down lists of cool things that like I'm like, oh, Dylan would like this, oh, Kristen would like this, oh, my mom and dad, Ryan.
You guys
would like
don't do
this.
Secret Santa because you have so many of you guys.
No, but what we
keep
do
it under $20. I'd be Dylan. Keep it under $20.
He's practical though. It makes sense.
You just said cheap. That's what you just said.
No. If he knows I'm not gonna enjoy it, why is he gonna spend more than $20 on? If he knows I might use it once,
he's cheap.
No. Honestly, there's a lot of things I'm cheap with too. I'm not cheap in general. I'm cheap with things though. With shoes, don't care.
So who's your favorite again?
Sibling?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
I thought we went over this because another one of your siblings was here and you
Kristen.
We narrowed it down.
We narrowed it down. I thought Ryan was the.
Yeah, Ryan's out.
Ryan, you thought that's what you made it.
Ryan is out. You're not in the running.
You put me in such a horrible thing, though. You're like, okay, all three of your siblings are hanging off a cliff, and you only have 2 arms, so you can only save 2 of them. Who are you going to save? And I'm like, what the hell kind of question is that?
It's a fair question.
No, and you
would go to Kristen first. I know that. You'd be like, Kristen!
No.
But Dylan!
No, I would jump off and then push them up on my way down. I would do a crazy, it's flying squirrel move where I could, save everyone. And that's the plot of the movie. It's like, wow, we thought.
I know it's between Dylan and Kristen. I know.
No, bro, I can't make that decision.
Dylan and Kristen.
I can't make that decision.
You can cure cancer.
No.
Okay, no one in the world will have cancer anymore. You had to pick one. You had to pick 2 of your siblings.
Dude, you can't.
One can't survive.
Now it's about saving not just one life, but millions of lives.
How about this?
How much of a business structure is going into it? Because then I might need Ryan. You know?
No, how about this? Okay, so you could save 2 of them, but then the other one is now deaf and blind. One of them's deaf and blind forever, but cancer is cured.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Who is it?
Myself.
You can't pick yourself.
I would though. I could not put that on another sibling. I could not do that.
Guarantee Dylan would pick one.
Maybe. I don't know if you want or not. Dylan, who would you pick someone or what would you do? What is that?
He said I'm not here.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're all bogus.
Neutral. We're neutral. That's what that means.
You're neutral.
We're neutral, you know.
So you're telling me you
I would 100% go with myself.
No, I'm saying you wouldn't. Neither one of you would do this to your sister.
No, see, this is you trying to narrow it down with a different point.
But I know it. So I know she's safe. So this is between Ryan and Dylan.
Why? Because she's my sister?
Yes. You love your sister. She's your second mom.
You're implying that I don't love my brothers, though.
You don't love them as much as you love her. You love them in a different way.
No, you can't say that.
Yes,
because
you're telling me that you love all your siblings equally.
Yes.
You are lying.
Bro, you can't. How can you say?
Who do you shop for first?
Who do I shout for first?
If when you're going Christmas shopping, whose gift are you buying first?
Oh, who do I shout? I thought you said shout for.
Yeah,
like, who would I, if I need help?
Yeah, but if you need help, who are you calling first?
Probably Dylan.
Okay.
Because Dylan, me and him are the closest.
And that's who's not going to get blinded, so it's between Ryan and Kristen. Thank you. We just narrowed it down. So you're telling me that, and so I know you're not going to do that to your sister. So once again, Ryan is out. Ryan, you lose. He would blind you.
Ryan just sees this context, like just the context of this. No. The thing is, the reason I said Dylan in that aspect is because we were obviously the closest in age, so we were I can relate to Dylan with the most, and he, growing up, like I was with him the most, obviously, and so
he's your favorite.
No, that's not. Why do you use these keywords?
Oh, that's so cute. He's your favorite.
Why are you using these keywords? I don't have favorites. I have people. But think about it. But then when I moved to California, I was with Ryan a lot, and then I was with Kristen a lot, and not seeing Dylan as much. So I've just had phases.
So
where
there was a time that he wasn't your favorite anymore.
No, it's not favorites. Why are you just so dark with it? So dark with it.
So there was like a year where he was just out of sight, out of mind.
No, it's just, oh my gosh. I can't even ask you this question because you're an only child. So you're just so easily able to be like, oh, what about this? Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you.
Like, he's good.
Yeah, I know.
He's good.
You got to put him on a payroll.
Yeah, right? He's on point with them. He's just he's like, and new water.
You know what? And that's why he's your favorite.
Attention to detail, the attention to detail. We love it, So we were talking about shopping. I honestly, I've gotten gifts for Dylan sometimes first, gotten for Kristen. Like, it just depends. There's sometimes where I'm like, oh, Dylan would love this. So I get it right then and there. And I just kind of.
Well, it's like it's always better to get a gift when you really know someone. That's always the best.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't even have to be expensive so much as it has to be like meaningful.
Useful for them too.
Or meaningful.
Yeah. Meaningful. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say, we were talking about traditions and holidays and all that stuff. And we don't do Secret Santa, but we do open one present. And we haven't done this every year, but we do it like 80 to 90% of the time, where we just open one present from a sibling. So maybe some years, I would open Dylan's, Dylan would open mine, Kristen would open Ryan's, Ryan would open Kristen's, or like I open Kristen's and she opens mine, bada bing, bada boom, etc. And
my head just exploded, but go ahead.
What do you mean? It's pretty.
Kristen owns Dylan, Dylan owns Ryan, Ryan owns Kristen and Dylan and Ryan, and they switch gifts, and Ryan and Kristen and Dylan. It's like, Jesus.
I can talk fast, but it comes out in the way it should.
Are you guys you're going to do Christmas in Virginia, right?
Yeah.
At the haunted house? Yeah, you have to do it there.
Yeah, the haunted house. It's so funny. I was telling you, my mom, when she just heard you say that, she was like, oh, he should see it now when it was all decorated for Halloween.
I'm sure.
She's like, all the ghosts and all that.
It was like Amityville Horror at that house.
Like
she could do a haunted house, but it would just be like the hoarder room. You know what I mean?
The hoarder room, and everyone's like, no, that's the scariest room.
There's stuff in here.
Stuff from second grade.
Do they decorate? Are they going to decorate the whole house with like lights
Christmas
and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. That's why I love the holidays. It's just such a family.
It's the most wonderful time.
That's the other reason why I love it. Just the Christmas songs. Mariah Carey, Awakens again. I don't know where she is the other 11 months.
She tried to copyright the words, she was the queen of Christmas. She tried to copyright that, and they wouldn't let her.
Jeez, talk about ego. Jeez.
Well,
Queen of Christmas? I'm sorry. We're giving that to Mrs. Claus.
I love how personally offended you were. The gall of Mariah Carey to think that she is the queen of Christmas.
That's solidified for Mrs. Claus and Mrs. Claus only.
At what? How old were you when you
Don't
realized?
Don't ask me a question that could ruin things for other. And to answer your question, I know you're not going to ask me because I know you're better than that. Never. I never stop believing. Because I do my Santa list every year. Don't do that. Don't. Is this why?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Santa
Eric is
Scrooge.
Eric is Scrooge. That's what she was about to say. He's going to do a self-deprecating comment and say, I'm Scrooge. So that's what Eric was going to say.
Oh, wow.
Because Santa is real. And if you don't have a chimney, keep your doors unlocked on Christmas Eve, because he has to get in some way.
For the home invasion. That's going to happen.
There's Robert's watching this. Yeah, Matthew, keep telling him, keep it up. But yes, let's jump into some fun facts.
All right.
Before you go ruin Christmas for some innocent kids out there.
Quiet.
Jeez. So we'll start it off with a topic that I think is great: cats. start off with some cat comments.
Oh my God.
Did you know?
Where are your mangy mongrels?
How dare you? They are loving cats.
Oh, and Matt's the kind of guy that's gonna have like reindeer antlers on his cat.
Yep.
He's that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's actually a really cute photo of me and Pumpkin from last Christmas, and she has a cute little beanie on that goes around. Oh, it's adorable. It's an adorable outfit.
Go on, give me your thing.
But wait, I was gonna ask you. Had you met Dylan's? You met Dylan's cats technically because you went back home and visited Nala and Madison.
Yeah.
They're cool.
They're all the center cats. Okay?
No, you take that back. They have individual personalities, individual origins.
Your cat has an origin story now?
Of course. There's a lot of character development. They're still in Act 1.
Yeah, Uncle Ben died, and now your cat is...
They get bit by the spider. Yeah. They get superpowers.
Yeah, Pumpkin's parents were killed, and now it's Bat Cat.
Wait, is that what happened to...
You don't know Batman's origin story?
I think I do actually.
Oh, you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Now I see why you haven't seen like Clueless and 10 Things I Hate About You.
There's just some.
Those are origin stories that even a common person would know. You could just walk to people on the street. I did know that
Bruce Wayne's parents died. I did know that actually.
Exactly.
I did know that.
One of those things. It's been going on for ages. Same thing with Spider-Man. If they redo Spider-Man again, it's like, please don't do this again where Uncle Ben dies. Or whoever dies.
Don't put Uncle Ben through that.
Yeah, don't put him through that again. All right, but can we get to your...
So in 1997, an orange cat named Stubbs became the honorary mayor of the Alaskan town of Talkeetna with a population of 772 in 2000. The
cat was the mayor?
So the cat was the mayor.
Well, that lets you know how little politics does anything. You know what I mean?
But it would not have taken many votes to earn the position, and the small town did not actually have a real human mayor anyways. But Stubbs proved adept at the role, gaining fans from around the world and serving in the position for years, greeting tourists and becoming a beloved symbol of the town until his death in 2017. Man's held down that town of Talkeetna for 20 years. Did you tell me 2 decades that cat was holding it down? That's dope.
So who would be mayor, Pumpkin or
Pumpkin?
Or the other one.
The thing is, Pumpkin's very emotionally reactive. Lovebug kind of takes her time before going into situations. Like, you should see them with Milo, my girl's dog. Funny, dude. It's so funny. All 3 of them. Pumpkin, right when Milo comes up, she's throwing hands immediately. Lovebug, she'll let Milo lick her a bit and like, okay. And then Lovebug's like, all right, back up. Hit him with a quick haymaker. You know what I'm saying?
Cats are crazy like that.
Yeah, but...
all right, it's Dylan, Ryan, Kristen, and Pumpkin.
What?
Are hanging off.
You are demented. You are a demented... Gosh, demented human.
So you would blind Pumpkin, is what you're saying?
No, I would never.
Pumpkin would go blind and deaf. That's what you would do.
Jeez. No.
Over your sister.
Whoa. I just realized something. So we were talking about Spider-Man, right?
Right.
And we were talking about, obviously, off with Spider-Man. We're talking about spider webs. Let's go with that. Did you know that spider webs were used as bandages in ancient times?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. In ancient Greece and Rome, doctors used spiderwebs to make bandages for their patient. Spiderwebs supposedly have natural antiseptic and antifungal properties, which can help keep wounds clean and prevent infection.
I wonder if that's true. Or they're just something how did they find that out?
Yeah. How did? Well, I mean, just like the same
experiment. Like at some point, somebody must have been like, get something, you know.
It's like, cobweb, spider web.
I don't have anything. Just grab those spider webs
and rub it on.
It's like, ooh.
It's like my antifungal is working. It's like, wait, what?
I didn't even know what that was.
Same concept with like, how did they find out that cows give milk? Aside from, I guess, like...
Well, how do they know it was drinkable by human beings?
Or drinkable by human beings. I guess that's what... Because obviously they're going to see the calf, drink from the mom.
Well, they knew because they, human milk. So they were like, well...
Can we try? Who was the person like, oh, I'm not doing it. Nose goes, like... And they all... Oh, you had your finger on your nose last... All right, you got to go drink it, Jeremy. It's like, what? Why do I got to drink it?
Yeah, and then they found out and it was like, good. I thought you were going to have more crazy cat.
More crazy cat ones or whatever?
Yeah.
No, I wish. But whoa, I just found another one. These are kind of fun finding out fun facts.
Let me find some good ones, some better ones.
1/4 of all your bones are located in your feet. That's kind of crazy.
How many?
1/4. There are 26 bones in each foot. That's 52 bones in each obviously like from both your feet. Out of 206 total bones, it's more than 25%.
Oh, here's a good one.
Hit me.
Here's some would you rathers.
Oh, I love would you rathers.
Would you rather have the ability to save your favorite brother?
Oh
or your
my God! No, I was about to say, as you say, save. I was like, don't you dare.
No, would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
10 minutes.
Because you're selfish.
Yeah, 100%. If I had 150, I'd have a responsibility of doing something.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I didn't even say it. You said it. You said it out loud. It was like, oh man, I'm a monster. You caught your own self. I love that.
Oh my gosh. No, I mean, on a realistic note, if I actually had to sit down for it, I mean, obviously I'd have to go with 150 because, I mean.
All right, here's one. Would you rather have telekinesis, which is the ability to move things with your mind?
Yeah.
Or telepathy?
Oh, telekinesis.
Being able to read people's minds.
Dude, telekinesis, man.
Why?
Because like telepathy, bro, that's like.
You're just you're such a goody two shoes. You don't want to know what people are thinking.
Yeah, I might.
So you don't want to be like in your brother's.
Someone laughs at my joke.
I'm not your favorite.
Yeah. Someone laughs at my joke, like, God, this kid's annoying, like in their back of their head, and I'm like, oh, they didn't really like the joke or something. But like, I don't know. I feel like I would just.
Oh, this is a good one. You ready for this one?
But yeah.
Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear?
Dance. Come on,
every
man.
Single song.
I'd be grooving, but
it'd
be kind of awkward when it's like a Celine Dion, like song that's like super slow, and I mean, dude, singing to every song, that'd be annoying. Like, at least if I'm in a car with people, they don't have to do the awkward turning up the volume just instead of telling you to stop singing along with it. You ever been in that scenario? You're singing along to a song and someone just turns up the volume a bit and you're like, okay, I should shut up now.
I know which one you're going to pick on this one. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
Oh my gosh. That's a toughie. That's a toughie because I'll be looking up the most random stuff. Probably history.
See, you're a good guy.
Probably history. Probably like search history. What about you? Let's turn this on you.
I think after I go and erase my.
You can't do that. You're like, What about you guys? And I feel like that's unless you have another really good one, I feel like that's a good one to end it on. Would you guys rather?
Ooh, wait, this is a good one.
We got to go. Okay, cool. We'll do one more.
Ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping or always forget the one thing that you need when you go to the store?
10 things.
See how you are
10 things easily. Time over money. I don't have to go back every time.
Oh my God.
I'll figure out ways to get rid of the 10 things every time. I'll figure out a way.
You just put them on the internet?
Yeah, I'll put them on. I'll make money somehow from it. I'll figure out some type of.
How about this one? Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Chef. I'll clean. I'll do dishes. I don't care.
No, you don't. There's dishes in the freaking sink right now.
Because I need to get a maid.
Yeah.
Oh wait. What about you? Would you rather have a?
I'd rather have a maid.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather have a maid. I hate cleaning up, and you need that more.
But
because I don't mind cooking myself, or I go out to eat.
Okay, actually that's so true because if I have a chef, they're gonna use every pan, everything, cheese grater, and I'm like,
who's gonna clean that up?
Who's gonna clean this up? Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'll actually go with the maid because then that also encompasses like maybe laundry, things you don't also want to do. I'll cook my own meals. I'm down for that. I'm down for that for sure. What about you? What would you go with, a chef or a maid? Oh, you said maid.
Yeah, I want a maid.
Yeah.
This one's crazy. Would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
Have my hero vomit on me.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm not going to disrespect my heroes like that.
I guess.
Would you?
Now he's caught himself because normally his answers are like he's a monster.
No. What about you? What would you do? Who's your hero? Who's a hero of yours?
I don't even know. That's true. I wouldn't want to vomit on any.
No way you would.
Right.
They're gonna remember you forever. Next time, like, can I get your autograph?
This will be the last one. This is crazy. Would you rather work an overtime shift with your annoying boss or spend full day with your mother-in-law?
A full day with my mother-in-law.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was just thinking about Jordy. That's my wife's mother's name.
That must feel cool. My wife's mother's name.
I know, it's cool. Yeah, they're great. And we're going to, I don't know when it's.
Yeah. You're already there.
Do you already have it?
Yeah. No, you're having it right now as we speak. On this exact day, you'll be there.
I'm having such a great time.
Oh, the turkey's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So, pick any one of those questions.
Oh, wait. I have one more.
Okay. All right. Hit me.
This one, oh, wow. This is a good one. Would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
Hallmark Christmas. Actually.
Ooh, dude.
Horror films. Horror. I don't want to have Christmas ruined for me. Christmas would be ruined.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a tough one right there.
I'm going to go with horror films. What about you?
Yeah, it's tough because horror films get to me sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to watch just imagine having to watch Annabelle, Insidious.
Yeah, every single time.
Every movie that you ever watch.
But you eventually become desensitized to it. So there's that aspect.
Oh, this is a good question. And then we could end with this one for your brother too. Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison?
Prison? Am I on the front lines?
I don't know. That's a weird
one. What would
you
do, Dylan?
Yeah, he's going to go to war.
That's why he has more chest hair than me.
Now, you're at war. Who would you want to take with you to war? You can only take 2 siblings.
I would definitely take probably...
You take Dylan and...
Ryan.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would take Dylan and Ryan.
And one of them has to die.
It's just a question and a question.
If you're Saving Private Ryan...
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan. Dylan has to help me save Private Ryan, But...
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, I hope you guys are spending it with your families or people you're close with.
Yeah, loved ones, special people in your life. And if you're one of those people that you're far away from your family, link up with some loved ones. Link up with some good friends and do it yourselves. Get together and be hey, let's make our own little family. That's important.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And everyone, we wish you happy holidays. And my name is Matthew Espinosa.
This is Erik Griffin.
And this has been another episode of...
Gen to Gen.
Oh, wait.
And I'm so sorry, Ryan, that you're deaf and blind because of Matt's choice.
Can we run the outro back? I didn't even sing with you.
What?
I didn't even do the Gen to Gen thing with you. Let's run that back. My name is Matthew Espinosa.
This is Erik Griffin.
And this has been another installment of Gen to Gen.
There we go.
Let me know what you guys think about the Would You Rathers because I'm curious what you guys think. I don't know. Did I be a monster in some of these answers?
You were.
Okay.
That first one you caught yourself too.
Yeah, I did.
You were I hate you. You called me out.
All right, everyone. Bye.